no reason to delay. It is time to play game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So both these players coming off of wins earlier in the evening. Different score lines, but both difficult battles. Now I get to see how they do against each other as a simul Tetris there with the same bar in the sequence. Ah, yes, an ad on Alan's side. Amazing. Well, Xeno's got 91,000 through 17, just the one single taken so far. Figure out what Alan's at in a little bit here. We'll get there. But Peyton, that is a great point you bring up, that people don't even have to put in their own money to contribute to the Matcherino. And I see some folks have done that. We've broken the 610 barrier. Excellent. Because say, for example, if you were saving your money for other events, now you don't even have to donate your money to help out all the players here in the Classic Tetris League, and help us out to make this a better and better event. How many ads are we going to get on Alan's side? Hold on here. Xeno reopens well, is at 143 on 32 lines. Oh, but this board, getting very dangerous very quickly. Extremely dangerous, extremely quickly, in fact. Oh boy. Oh, that is a perfect L! Will the game give the bar now? It does for the triple! Xeno fighting for their life right now! That might have been an overshoot on the bar. That bar gets over. Xeno trying to get out of this. Bar dependency in the center. Gets it open. Gets it well open. Give them the bar game. There it is. Bang Tetris. What survival from Xeno. 204 to 295. Alan's taking the lead, but Xeno, step 1, don't die when you consider it concluded. We got ourselves a game. Alan gets Tetris ready. Xeno drops one in. 274, 341. Tetris for Alan. The biggest problem, the fact that being that high for that long, Xeno burned kind of a lot of lines. We're going to do a refresh just to make sure. Yeah, Xeno is ahead by a ton of lines right now. About 13 at the moment. But they are alive. They are well. They are scoring Tetrises again. Alan did not get that L all the way left. Finally gets a bar to bring the stack down and can work on the holes created. This is going to be a bit of a dig here for Alan now. A lot of weight on that right-hand side. Xeno picks up a Tetris, sets up a Vitz because the bar is right there, so it was not a delayed Vitz. Another Tetris up to 416. The real-time lead is shrinking. But remember that Xeno is ahead right now by 14 lines. Down by about 29,000 points. But only 2 Tetrises left till transition. There's one of them to go to 441. And Xeno will transition at 465. Allen is at 454, but at 117 lines. But stuck in an extended dig that is still going. To settle for a triple there. Xeno gets a Tetris into level 20 at 501. Allen is at 489 into transition. As well, not in great shape. Nothing really coming for that left side either. And a hang in the center. Allen's gonna get a couple pieces to bring this down. Another hang in the center. And that bar is only good for a single. Allen in some trouble. That is a triple to bring things down. Finally some good pieces to help Allen burn. But Xeno, staying clean, has started to really make a case in this game. 620 to 510. Xeno may be ahead by 14 lines, but that lead is starting to really grow. Xeno Tetris ready again. Stack is perfectly clean. 648. Bang Tetris up to 677. Allen is at 522. Back by 11.5 in lines. This is very close to becoming a real lead. Another Tetris. 715 into 24 for Xeno. 550 for Allen. Back on 22. Adds a Tetris to go to 23 at 579. Oh, Xeno didn't get that square where they wanted it, I don't think. And now a tricky dig for Xeno about halfway up the screen. After that incredible survival on the 18 dig, we're going to have to see it again here on 19 out of Xeno. Allen playing with a left well right now. Has to cover it up. Xeno, in the meantime, still digging about halfway up the board. Oh, just dead drops. A Z in the center. Can't get the T over! Xeno done at 734. We have a chase down. 734, 920. The top out, 735 will be required. Allen's going to take the triple up to 667. We're looking for 735. Decent amount of time to do it. This board definitely not in scoring position. Could have set up for something very dirty there. Elected not to. Still burning it down. Up to 683. Needs 735. And again, takes a triple. Those larger line clears still making a significant difference, and Allen has finally brought this all the way down to the bottom. But is still playing with the left well. But at 705, now with one line left till 29, burns in at 718, overshoots a Z! Allen still needs to get to 735. Up to 730 now. 734, 735, just barely at level 30. What are we witnessing? That was one of the ways to chase down. Only a couple heart attacks were had. Ready from Allen. There it is. It is on the screen. Got a game 2 to play. Allen giving us all about 14 heart attacks. So what will game 2 bring us? 14 more heart attacks? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Maybe. There we go. Tetris. Thank you, bot. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I was fully convinced by the time we hit kill screen in that previous game that Alan did not have audio on, figured that the game was far out of reach, and was just goofing off. That may be the tired brain speaking. That's all I could think of. Alan now with a very large bar dependency on the left-hand side, and with the hole at the bottom, it'd only be a triple. The left well's coming out. Xeno with the bog standard right wells. Alan with a tuck of a T. But has to use an S flat and a couple of minor holes created here. And we're off and running in game 2. 117 to 103. Simul Tetris. Xeno, though, able to use one of the next series of bars for Tetris as well, not the other 14 that just showed up. But it's enough to open up a small lead here as we get game 2 underway. That's solved with a J tuck into the S. Absolutely beautiful from Xeno. But, oh dear. This is a very difficult stack. That is a clutch bar. Beautiful L. Perfect series of pieces. It's like it's nothing. Rollers, I tell ya. They can just do whatever. Ooh, like hanging L on the left-hand side, and we are in trouble again on Xeno's side. Gotta find a way to get something left. That bar makes it. Set up for a super dirty Tetris. The bar doesn't come in time. Oh, and that's going to be it for Xeno. $178. Xeno is done. Alan at 205. We'll jump up to a 2-0 lead. I'm so tired. Game number 3 coming up. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Easy shit. Just steroids. Just put steroids in your cereal, kids. Don't put steroids in your cereal, for the love of God. And we are underway. Alan on the 2-0 lead, looking to end the Friday night party in another sweep and go surging up the standings. Xeno trying to keep it going a little bit longer, keep us all up a little bit later. As the king would say, staying up late because Tetris is great. Well, he would say because friendlies are great. And they are. Right now you're watching the classic Tetris League. Xeno with a structure. Gets solved with a couple of tucks. Left-hand side, not very built out. Right-hand side, would have loved a bar about 19 pieces ago. Guess what? Never came. Now it did. Alan gonna use a bar, but only for a triple. Both players finding creative ways to work around some tricky situations in the early going here. You know, gonna tuck in a J and get Tetris ready. Alan, dirty Tetris, row 4, column 7, because that's where you put your Tetris well. Xeno, Vitz setup. Very delayed Vitz, because the bar is not very forthcoming. There's one finally. Next one comes when the well is covered. There's one for a Tetris. Xeno at 130, 154 for Alan, who's got, might have been trying to go for a double tuck. did not get it, and work to do on the stack. Xeno was clean, but built to the sky. Gets a Tetris there to go to 154, bring this game to within a couple thousand points. What an interesting flip there, but Xeno's making it work with these burns. Wow. A hell of a way to solve that, and Xeno will take that Tetris and the lead with it. Take two, they're small. Xeno at 210, Allen at 168. Opening up a column 3 well. Yep. Oh, and that S piece, that's... Yeah, know what Allen is going for? Xeno the Tetris up to 237. Allen's at 176, behind by about 5 lines. Tetris for Xeno up to 259, and a little tiny bit of cleanup to do. See how they decide to attack this. Gets it burned away, gets the well reopened. Allen now down to just a left well. The standard row 1 left well. Xeno at 270. Allen at 231. 6-line difference, though. Xeno ahead in lines by a fair amount. I've been playing a lot of this game higher up on the screen. Meaning the pieces land faster, meaning the lines add up faster. Tetris for both 340, 285. Xeno ahead. Gets another Tetris up to 363. Allen pulled one bar back, noticing that he wasn't Tetris ready, and then used the next one to burn that triple anyways. That flip of the L was an interesting choice. Xeno's going to take another Tetris up to 432, starting to build a little bit of a lead here. Gonna go ahead and safely burn this back down, though. That got just a little bit awkward. 441 for Xeno, 326 for Allen. Allen playing on row 2 now. Bang Tetris. Up to 350. Just a few lines left till transition. Xeno in at 443, way up high, but there's a Tetris to go to 469 for Hey Nows. Another Tetris going to 20 at 496. Allen is waiting for one more bar. Waiting patiently. Gonna wait for this bar. It's, not coming. 382 at transition for Allen. Finally gets the bar for the score up to 406. Xeno cruising 575 now in 21. Allen getting Tetris ready with a skim there. The bar is not really forthcoming at this point in the seed, it appears. There's a Tetris finally up to 463. Xeno has to use that bar to open the well back up. There's another one for a score. 631 for Xeno, 491 for Allen. We have a 10-line difference that needs to be taken into consideration here. Xeno taking another Tetris. Allen, that stack getting really dangerous now. Reopening that bar dependency in the center. And just gonna burn it away. Xeno with 698. Allen at 532. Tetris for Xeno up to 728. Trying to avoid what happened in game number 1. Where Allen managed to squeak out a chase down in level 30. You know what? 766. 600 for Allen. Xeno now electing to play on row 2. Bang Tetris for Xeno up to 809. 632 for Allen, who's got the board back to the right-hand side. At the Tetris, 664, still in 25. Xeno's in 26, now 27. It's Tetris ready. Bang Tetris, 879 for Xeno here in 27. 697 for Allen. Xeno into 28 at 914. The right piece is not coming to get this stack built up to score. Let alone bring it to safety with the transition to 29 right around the corner. And here it is at 956 for Xeno. No bars coming to help out. 956, 840. The finishing score. We're going to need to see a 957 from Allen. He wants to finish the set off tonight. Topsoil TV, you've got it right. Allen's going to need a bunch of them. Into kill screen at 849. Here we go. K9 watching Tetris with the bits. As Allen gets that, Tetris go to 898, but still needs more. Another one to go to 935. Allen's trying to do this in style on 30. 947 now. Needs to get to 957. Oh, and a couple hangs in the middle. Gets a double to go to 955. 957. Allen pulls it off again. Simply incredible chase down. Needed every drop of it. Xeno putting up an absolute hell of an effort. But Allen pulling off another chase down with Centerwell Tetris on 33. And that'll be back-to-back sweeps for Allen. Talk about a one way to jump up the standings. Yeah, do not discount the play of any of our players tonight. These were some amazing sets. Regardless of what the scoreline says.